100%. Had to do it hella big, had to run it back again. Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
People in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, in the back, in the back, for the people in the back, 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 for the people in the back, 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 for the people in the back, for the people in the back, for the people in the
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Run it back again.
Hello, people. How we doing? Let's get some music going. So this is the first stream with my quote-unquote supercomputer, as you guys call it. So hopefully, stream delay will be better, and I won't have many issues with levels that have a lot of shaders. That's not the right thing. Hold up. Turn on history. God damn it. Give me like 2 seconds. I need to go find. I had an ID pasted and then I typed something else. So of course I need to go find that ID. So fuck off. Okay. So this level right here by Renaud, it uses a shite ton of shaders, right? And beforehand, my stream would break, right? So we'll see if it like works. Because beforehand the frame rate would go down to like 2, right? For you guys. So let me know if this is smooth. I think it should be smooth. Because levels like this used to break my stream. So let me know if that no longer happens. Yo, spoiler with the membership. Thank you, thank you. You got no funny things but funny things to say about Chocolate Looks Fire? Pretty cool. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys have not seen, I have this. And we're about halfway done with it. If you want to see what it looks like so far, check out my most recent YouTube upload. Alright, anyways. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to be doing the first 5 in order. Let me move my mic. I feel like I'm leaned back a lot for some reason. Okay. First 5 in order today, because why not? And then random for the rest of the stream. We're going to be going for 2 hours today. And then we'll be resetting the form 1 hour in. So around 10:55, I will be resetting the form. We got a 1.0 level. If you guys saw my level request video that I uploaded last week, and you'll know how I feel about 1.0 levels. And this does not fall under the issue that I have with some of them, which is good. I'm not going to press anything here. Yo, spoiler. I'm sadly stuck lurking today. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. I'm assuming that I'm not supposed to press anything here. I like these clocks. They look cool. The trees as well. This is like, low-key reminds me of, like, old, like, sunset levels. You know? I always enjoyed those levels when I was, like, playing back in, like, 2015 or whatever. Very glad to see you tap into Love Request videos. Yeah, I mean, I watched like a couple of your videos. I'm like, these seem like very easy to make, and like I need something else to upload to my channel other than like, you know, a level every couple of days. I'll probably be doing the Love Request videos like for now bi-weekly, and then like if they start to get a little bit more popular, I'll do them every week. It really depends on like how much like recognition they get. I really like the stars, actually, in this part. Also, using the stick objects as, like outlines for the blocks is actually pretty cool. Back to the trees. Back to the clocks. Don't mind it. Loki guys, the Love Rec stream, except if you record it. Yeah. I had one comment on my video saying that like me pausing on a level is like giving bad vibes to the level, but I just wanted to talk about it. Me pausing on the level does not mean that like, you know, I want to like, you know, say, oh my god, this level's bad. No, it's more like I have thoughts and I would like to talk about them at the moment, and then like not having to like focus on playing while trying to get that thought out, you know. But yeah, pretty solid level. All right. We got an Unzor level, guys. Pause with hide pause menu. Yeah, I just don't feel like installing Mega Hack, realistically. I mean, I have it. I could install it. I just don't want to. Oh, I did not see those pads. Like, that's the problem. Like, Unzor does it a little bit better, I'd say, with like making their pads a little bit more recognizable. That just seems like a deco piece. Also, not being able to buffer this for like a requested 3-star or something, like making that a timing, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like the background here has a pretty good gradient, but it kind of feels like it's a bit disconnected from the foreground. Like this seems like it should be like a sunset type of color, and then the foreground has like this just general daytime type of color. Use Eclipse, same features of Mega Hack but free. No, I've purchased Mega Hack. I just don't feel like installing it. Because last time I tried to install Mega Hack, like, you know, like a year ago or so, like with Geode and all that, every single time I would close out of the game, it would supposedly crash, and like I would wake up, or I would open up the game again to like a crash log, like, your game crashed, would you like to go to your crash log folder? So I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like having to deal with that. I mean, everything else like saved, but I'd just rather not my game crash every single time I close it. This part feels a little more empty compared to the rest. I just feel like there could have been a little bit more going on. Ashoka's Mayhack added a mod called Frame Extrapolation that actually lets the game visually run and move. Visually run at more than 240. My game has never looked smoother. Gotcha. Inspired by these three. Yep, that's the most obvious thing ever. I will say that I saw I think it was your tweet, Spark, where he added about the ball rotation flip thing when you go from like a ball to like a ship or a UFO. But that's always cool to see. I missed that bug. Any other levels with this song? There's no other levels with this song, so I don't think it's a copy. I think it's just like a fairly like large inspiration by these creators, which like it's very obvious. I mean, it's a cool style that I've seen a lot, unfortunately. I've seen it a lot. Like, I think Unzor does it best. I'll probably send it for... I'll send it for star rate. Mainly because that last part kind of falls off a lot. And then the part with the nighttime gradient feels really disconnected from the background to the foreground. So yeah. I'll send it for a rate. Let me know if the music is a bit louder than normal, guys. I had to redo all my audio levels because for some reason, even though I could import my profile onto Streamlabs, it did not save all my audio levels, so I had to redo them by manual, like by memory. Oh, hold that. Yep, makes sense. I kind of like in this orb. I kind of like this orb deco actually. Oh. Not too bad so far. Gameplay's pretty enjoyable. It's just a lot of clicks. Syncs with the music well, though. The block designs are fairly simple. Seems like they've not really evolved that much throughout the level so far. Looks like we're at the drop portion now. Hello. Yeah, these colors are pretty much the same throughout the level. I don't mind it. It just kind of seems very samey. There should be a little bit, like, you know, a difference in the gameplay. Or not the gameplay, but the deco. Not a bad duel. I feel like there could be a little bit more going on in the background. Like it seems like the level's like a little bit flat, like not that much depth to it, unfortunately. Bit of a random ending, but not the worst. What's my hardest? Bloodbath. Let's play through like the first like 20% or something. I unironically think that these colors at the beginning are like the levels like best. Like that dark purple, it's really nice. I feel like once it starts to go like to more the orange to yellow route with like a bit of green as well, not my favorite color combination. Alright, I think that's good enough. I'll send it for a rape. Let's say first demon level. It's not bad for the first demon level, I will say that. I would just work on adding a little bit more depth to the level. Maybe switch up the deco a little bit, because it did seem like pretty similar throughout. Rainbow design levels usually don't have that much stuff for cool gameplay. Yeah. Gameplay was pretty solid throughout. I like the duels towards the end. A little bit tricky to learn. Like there's a couple timings that seem like they should not be that difficult, but it's not bad. Yeah, pretty good for a first demon level. First 5 in order, and then the rest are random. That is correct. Bad computer, my goat. Okay, this is the gripe that I have with modern levels that do this. Those look like indicators, not spikes. So many modern levels have spikes be like very tiny. Like they look like indicators. Not bad. I like the colors, I like the energy. A little bit more air deco would be nice. Like you have basically a bunch of circles. And then the background is more just pulsing circles, but I feel like there's not enough contrast to make it really feel like that there's like a lot of substance there. Like it's really easy to tell, like, you know, they're very small, very like low opacity, whatnot, whatever, very small hue shift, but it just makes it feel more empty, unfortunately. I like the movements here. Very solid area movements. For once, not linking the blocks together actually worked for that. Like having each individual like X coordinate move on their own works nicely. Maybe something more in here, like you have these little spikes right here, but just add a little bit more. Not bad. New daily. Yeah, this definitely seems like one of those daily levels. Let's be real. Gameplay was pretty alright. Don't really have too many complaints with it, like it's a little empty. So I'll send it for a rate as well. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright, this is the last level of the first 5 in order. And then I'll be switching to a random number generator afterwards. Let me just go ahead and set that up real quick. Start with 2, end with whatever the hell we got. Cool. Swap phase. I've already seen this. Send it for a star rate. You know, just because I've already seen it. GD Monkey, you got lucky. Authority, okay, yeah. This level. Alright, give me like 2 seconds to remember what hockey it is. I think it's G7. Nope. Shit. I forget my hotkeys, dude. G-Hub. Let me load you up. I forget my hotkeys, bro. I'm washed. Toggle level request display captures G7. I thought I did that. Okay, we're here. I think we're good. You guys can see the screen, right? Yeah, okay, good. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. How long do I intend on streaming? 2 hours. I like the depth in this part. Really nice depth. Ooh. Okay. I see you. I'm not watching in 4K, right? I don't need to. 1440 is fine with this computer. If I can't watch a video in 1440 on this computer while streaming, something's wrong. Pretty good energy. During this part, maybe something... It just kind of seems like a little empty? I don't know. A little bit more in the background I think would be nice. Ooh, really good energy here. A lot of designs are fairly simple, but not bad. Maybe add some more down here. Like on the ground spikes, like you just have like this just pretty flat area. Add some like, you know, the 1.0 spikes or whatever. Something simple like that. Also haven't heard this song in a while, so it's always nice to hear it. Not bad. I like it. Definitely feels like a hard demon from the looks of it. I'm now using the new PC. I am. I got it set up like 4 hours after I made that post because it was actually pretty simple to set up. No issues or anything. I'll send it for a feature. I like it. Okay. I guess we'll start with 8 instead of 7 for our first offset on the random number generator. Okay. 8 until how many have we got? 271. All right. Not good odds to start out with. We rolled 13. Geez, that's lucky for this guy. Cathedral. Good song. Yo, P-Strom, how you doing, man? Welcome. Oops. I like these bot designs. Once again, kind of like the last level we just played, something in like this large ground spike circle would be nice. Hit that late, there we go. Some movements here would be nice. I like the spike movements. Maybe like just some slight movements on the actual blocks would be cool. Do I choose request randomly? I do. Pretty much every time I stream, it's the first 5 levels in order. Screw that gameplay, I guess. And then it's random for the rest of the stream. And I do reset the form about halfway into the stream, and we're going to be streaming for 2 hours today. So I'll reset the form around like an hour in. Ooh, That part definitely could have had some more pulses, like with this being the drop. Also, this 3D kind of triggers me, but I won't get into it. I actually like this part a decent amount. Some movements here would be nice. Like, this level is Mega Collapse Syndrome in that, like, there's a couple good parts with, like, movements, and then, like, it goes to a part that does not have any movements at all, and it just feels weird. I'm not even sure if this is, like, a collab or anything. But it seems like it's, like, a solo level. Not bad, though. Some pretty solid parts in there. Some parts felt like they were a little empty. Some parts felt that they could have had more movements. And I think that a rate suffices that. Chris plays, please use the form. Thank you very much. Delete that row. 280. 235. We have an order level here. Bit by Raptor with 43 seconds. What is this level difficulty wise? Hard to insane. Alright, we're good. Whoa. Very interesting. That's a bit weird. Get rid of the background effect, or the death effect, first of all. This is an interesting level so far. I like the carrot art. Interesting. This seems like one of those, like, dreamy, cloudy by D-Hunter levels, where it's like, alright, let's just put a bunch of, like, references in here. Which isn't a bad thing. It feels very short, though, yeah. There's some things that I don't really mess with this level. One being the length. I feel like the level kind of like had a little bit more potential to go on longer. Also, the drop portion here. Hate to say, but it feels a little bit messy. Like, there's not too much structuring that's like feels like intentional. It kind of feels like a lot of the stuff in this level was just kind of placed with not that much thought into it, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I think if it was a little more structured nicely, I'll probably send it. But it feels a little too. I don't want to say the term messy because that didn't really apply here, but it just needs to like have a little more thought into where things are placed, in my opinion. 286. 47. That's 20 off of a certain number. Oh my goodness. Critical point. Also, hi Denji Cat. I don't think I've said hello yet. It feels a little bit empty. feel like there could have been a little bit more going on in the backgrounds. This drop portion feels a little underwhelming, in all honesty. Like, this song is super intense, but I don't know. It feels like the level's not really matching its intensity. Like, we got a couple of pulses, but I feel like a little more movement would be nice. This part, not sure how I feel about it. I don't mind the backgrounds. It's just a little, there could be a little bit more air deco, is what I'll say about that. Not bad though. Do I like the album Igor by TTC? I am unfamiliar with that. Like, it has some parts that have good energy, but then like have fairly empty backgrounds. Like, I feel like the level like really chooses one or the other, unfortunately. Like, I like the pulses here. Actually decent energy, and then you got the background, which unfortunately is just a default GD background, which, I mean, in some levels that's okay. I feel like with a level like of this intensity, like with the song though, could have had a little bit more going on though. This part that has decent energy could have some more pulses though, but the background is a little bit better in that part. I will say that. I'll send it for a raid. I think it's decent enough for a raid, especially made for it being in 2 days. Why is this motivating me to make a new level? I've heard a lot of people say that, actually. Like, I've heard a lot of people say that building streams help with making a new level. Same thing with level request streams. 25. Like, a lot of the times, like, if like one of my friends is streaming building and like I feel like building, I'll just load up their stream. But I definitely like hang out during like building streams more often than just level request streams. Good energy so far. I like this. I kind of wish that the block designs here weren't blending, because I mean, while it's always funny / cool to see blending block designs, that was like such like a 2.1 thing. Like, for the creators in the chat or the players who have been around since early 2.1, you know what I'm talking about with like every single block design was blending. I don't know why that was a thing. But I feel like with a level like this, it kind of just makes the block designs a little bit more messy. But yeah, I like the energy here. The only gripe I really have with this level is during this upcoming orange portion, the block designs with the blending, it just looks a little bit messy, that's all. Other than that, I really like everything about this level. It's nice and simple, nice, fun gameplay. Don't really have too many things to say that I dislike about it. Thanks for the free coin, I guess. Alright. That felt like a 5-star. 6? Yeah, sure. I think it's a 6. I'll agree. I'll send it for a rate due to that messy portion, but I would not be surprised if Rob features this. It's got good gameplay, good energy. You know, I'm just a little bit specific with some of that stuff. 300. Good movie. 244. 244. Sam is Poggers. Good name. Symbolism. 35 seconds. How dare you, Geometry Cube. I'm surprised I got that coin. I thought I was dead. I feel like there could be a lot more going on in this level, unfortunately. Some pulses would be nice. Some differences in the colors would be nice. And some background slash air deco will be really cool to see. And also it being longer than 33 seconds long. Yo, Orangey, happy birthday. Thank you. I'll take that into consideration when my birthday happens in 6 months from now, actually. Exactly 6 months from now, June 4th. I'll take that into consideration. Much appreciated. But yeah, some air deck would be nice. Just a lot more could be added, like just some pulses realistically. Like it seems kind of bare bones, unfortunately. So I would definitely go back through here and refine a bunch of stuff. Also, that was like a 4-star. Are you 6 months too late or 6 months too early? Good question. I'll let you decide that. Happy half birthday then. Thank you. Thank you. God. 309. Epic Sparks literally just put in their request, so I'll consider it. 135. Hard to insane, demon. Alrighty. Ooh, this looks decent. I like the hexagonal background effect. Don't mind it so far. Oh, this background's cool. I like it. Maybe some plot design movements would be nice. Yeah, some movements in the plot designs would be pretty cool to see. Like, it seems fairly static in the foreground, and then, like, we got these crazy backgrounds. So, something in the foreground's moving, just to balance it out, realistically. Like, you could really, catch the energy of the song, because the song is actually, like, you can hear is like kind of pretty intense. So adding like some fairly quick movements would be really cool to see, actually. But I like it. I'll send it for a feature. Also, one downside about getting this new computer is that I have to now download every single like song again. So like if I get a song with like 500 sound effects during one of these streams, you know, they all have to be downloaded. So we'll see. Oops. Surprised that does not have a hitbox. Not the biggest fan of this radio blur, in all honesty. I feel like the shaders add a little bit too much messiness, especially like in that part that I just died to here. Like, it's just a little bit too blurry. And the colors I feel are a little bit muted. I for once don't mind this camera that much. Maybe it's a little bit zoomed in too much, because it's kind of like some semi-blind jumps, gameplay elements, what do you want to call them? But they're not completely blind, which is a good thing, I guess, if you don't like blind jumps. Whoa. Yeah, one thing real quick that I just saw right here. There's a bug currently in this game with the mid grounds, and if you rotate the camera, the texture won't load in properly, as you can see with it. Like, just look down here for a little bit. You can see it kind of like, you can see where that just cuts off right here, and then it just loads in. So if you're going to use a mid ground, I would try to avoid rotating the camera. I don't mind the colors that much, actually. I feel like they could have been a little bit more vibrant. Like, it does kind of seem a little dark. Let's see if I can do a little bit of just real quick changes to the colors. And maybe if the creator is here, they can adhere to these changes. I hate not being able to do that. Okay. I'm going to use a technique that I use in my new levels. So, screw me, I guess. Let's turn on the shader. Edit color. Minus 0.15 is a good thing that I've already seen. Let's change these colors a little bit. 5 and... God damn. Stop it. 5 and 2. Okay, well that doesn't help me at all. What even is 2, bro? 2 is this, okay. I can't see. Yeah, the background's a little bit dark. Maybe it's a shader. Yeah, whatever. And 2. Some contrasting colors would actually be a little bit better in this part, I think. You know, something like this. In my opinion, contrasting colors go a little bit better than just like regular. Everything's purple, but that's just me. I'll set it for a rape. I think it's decent. Yeah. It's themed on your icons. Unfortunately, there are some icon colors that aren't the best, so that's a bit of a risky move. But I appreciate you going for it though. 318. Number 8. All right. Spin, spin, spider. This looks cool. Are we about to see some gameplay elements pop in here? Okay. This is... Ooh, I like this. Oh, I see the gimmick now. Okay, I was being stupid. This is like, Super Hexagon type of stuff. It low-key reminds me of... Get out of your ball. This is super cool, actually. It's only going to get more intense. Oh, God. Just do this pattern. That's all you need. And there. This is cool. I like it. And there. Oof. It's... No, I died. It's getting more claustrophobic now with the amount of room I have with these lasers. Whoa, those come off. I'm guessing those are just the telegraphs. Hopefully just the telegraphs, because if not, then those, yeah, those are just telegraphs, okay. That's cool, I like it. Six. I agree. L ads, blame YouTube. Very laggy. You don't have a supercomputer like I do, so L on you. For 1,000 objects, pretty cool. 6 stars. I really like the concept. There could have been a little bit more going on with the deco, but I think it's good enough for what it provides. Alrighty. 319. 165. Nightshade. By Yakum Nugget. Love that I participated in. I love this song. There could be a little bit more pulsing going on. Don't mind these movements. That 3D there. Man. 3D is a little odd. Interesting coin. There's something about this is something I've just like noticed when playing levels with who actually like use the background speed triggers. Setting the background speed to something other than the default, like making it slower, makes it look a lot better. It's weird to say. Like, in my level Dusklight, I change it to like 0.75 or something like that, and it just automatically made it look less empty. Like, there's less disconnect between the backgrounds and the foreground. So, if you guys are struggling with background ideas and you're using a default GD background, try setting the background speed to something a lot higher than the default 0.1. You know, that can help a lot actually. Like, let's real quick. Let's do a little self-promotion here. Not really. Not disabled. Okay, good. In this level I'm currently making, I have this part right here coming up that I have the background set to 0.95. And you can see it's not empty. Like, something about the movement just makes it feel like I placed it there when I obviously did not. So yeah. There's something about it. Try messing with that. Okay. First solo in years. Not bad for a first solo in years. I will just say that. There's a little bit of, I won't say messiness. It just kind of feels like some parts were more thought out than others. Which, I mean, that's on the creator, I guess. You know, it depends on like, yeah, how much inspiration or whatever they had for the parts. But, excuse me. I feel like there's a little bit more refinement that could go on. So I'll send it for rates. Okay. $3.23. We got about 6 or so minutes before I reset the form. 276. There we go. Stereo Madness 11. Okay. This is very much Stereo Madness 11. Very accurate description for this level. Easy coin. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about this level. It's like a main level. Well, so obviously there's not that much going on. But I mean, these levels are always enjoyable, which is a weird thing to say, in all honesty. Like, I always enjoy going like and seeing these like really simple levels. Like, there was nothing that I would like send unless it's like really good, but they're just still enjoyable to play. Smiley face. That's like a 4-star. Okay. 323. Once again. 304. When I'm gone. I'm your favorite mod. Thank you. Appreciate it. These blot designs are so trippy. I kind of like it. I've always been a big fan of like this very dark rainbow look, where it's like still rainbow, but like black is a very dominating color. Just hold there. Just hold there. I'm not going for that coin. I am not going for that coin. I could. I do not feel like it though. Maybe some variation would be nice. Like it's like as cool as it is, it's still the same thing, unfortunately, for the entire level length. So some variation would be nice. Some pulses would be cool. I will say that. Just some effects, realistically. Eight-star? Use low detail mode for brighter colors. Let's see what it looks like. I don't see anything. Yeah. I think all it needs is a bit more progression. I'd agree with that. I'll still send it for a rate just because like it does look cool, but it just kind of unfortunately doesn't really go that many places. So I think a rate is sufficient. Alright, we got about like time for maybe one more level, and then we'll reset the form. 325. 316, alright. The random number generator decided to favor the latter half. 3-minute level, yeah? Alright. See what we got. And this shouldn't take me too long to go through, hopefully. I know I just jinxed myself, so this will take like 10 years. But if it's this simple the entire way through, it should be fine. Whoa. That's a weird timing there. I like the intensity of this part. Maybe a little bit more going on, like movement-wise, would be nice. Same with this part. A little bit like, well, not really movement there, but some more atmosphere, I guess, would be nice. Kind of like that gimmick in the last part, gameplay-wise. I can definitely see what this level's going for. I feel like there could be like maybe 1 or 2 more layers of parallax in this part. There's like a fairly large disconnect between the foreground and the background. The gameplay is very readable though, so I'll give it marks for that. I like how as soon as I say this game is very readable, it just brings me into an asymmetrical duel. Yeah, I can definitely see what this level's going for. I just feel like there could be a little bit more done deco-wise. Like, it definitely has some good ideas. Just kind of feels, I don't want to say unfinished, but it just needs more substance to it. Not bad though. Also, that's like an easy demon. Difficulty wise. No creator points. I'll set it for a rate. I like it. Okay. Time to reset the form, guys. Give me a second. I need to do that process. Go ahead and delete our responses. Go ahead and select a destination so I can use a spreadsheet. Go ahead and link it to the spreadsheet. Go ahead, delete the old spreadsheets. I did not mean to duplicate it, I meant to delete it. You dingus. And then we are ready. Form back open. Alright. I'm just going to roll the first 20. I think that'd be easiest. So 2 to 20. Number 19. This person. Music. Recommended for what? Mobile. Oh, okay. Whoa, okay. I was not expecting the gameplay to be over on this side. This is cool though. I like it. I like the movements. Like it's fairly simple in terms of like the actual like block designs and stuff. The overlay in that part, a little bit static, but not really much you can really do with an overlay like that, because there's not really that many like web pages or anything that like have a lot of moving elements to them. So that's not like a bad thing. I really like these block designs. Oh, you're a wave, you gotta hold that. It's cool. Six, I agree. Pretty Pretty solid feature in my eyes. Okay. Delete that row. 101. Jesus, already. We rolled number 100. Wow, okay. Owosi, you got lucky. Platformer, bit of a long one though. Okay. Is it an auto? 3 stars. Chill Dash, World 4, Act 1. Apparently Colin liked it. Alright. 5 minutes though, I'll play through a decent amount of it. And if it's like very long, then I'll like exit out and just play the video. So we'll just see. What the hell? Oh, wait. Apparently we have a garage against the sky. Anything to the left? Nope, just a wall. Alright. I'm like a serial killer, dude. In this level. No. I'm just gonna do it because I don't want to get banned. I don't want to get banned, so you know, we're just taking it as a precaution. What is this trail, dude? I'm not. What is this? That's a weird trail. Don't touch. Okay, I'll stay away from it. I'll stay away from it then. Is something supposed to be happening? I don't know what's going on. Let's go down here. Oh, God. I feel like I just, like, embarked on a journey that I cannot escape. Because it just seems like the same couple of rooms over and over again. I still have my knife, though, which is good. Alright, I'm going to go look at the video. The Doomsday Night Court.
This is a little awkward. Things haven't really been working out as well between us, and I think it's time for both of us to kind of just move forward.
I'm not the video's nuts. The video's already sped up. I don't know why it's already sped up. Okay, so we just sliced someone. Nice. That's what safe work mode is. Okay. What is this level? I've never been more confused playing a platformer, realistically. I don't know what's going on. Something just lit on fire, dude. Bro's getting bonked? Okay. The alcohol meter. What? Is that the level? Okay. Interesting level. Chill Dash Genocide Realm. It's a funny level. I like it actually. You know what? It was actually pretty funny, pretty fun to play from what I did play. So, we'll send it for a feature. Why not? $119. 88. Blue Marine, good song. This is like some old school gameplay, and I love it. I don't know why I clicked once more than I need to. Maybe some movements would be nice. I will say that. Because it is fairly static overall. Bit of a random ending too, I will say that. Anyone else? No? Interesting. I'll send it for a raid just because it's really static. Hate to say it. It is very static, but gameplay and everything else was pretty decent as well. Okay. 125. I just saw somebody put a very old ID. Okay. Field of Memories. Alright. I'm not really the biggest fan when levels do this. Like they just have a bulge or a pinch shader for the entire level. Whoops. What? That camera though. I can see what this level's going for. Once again, I feel like I see that. I feel like I say that a lot, but needs more refinements in all honesty. Come on now. Kind of ends in a random place as well, unfortunately. I think if a lot of these parts are a little empty, unfortunately. Where are we at? There's not really much of a background here. Same with this part. Also not, I think that you could change up these spikes a little bit more. Like, that already looks better in my opinion. Changing this to like an orange. I don't know. Where's the next part here? Yeah. Add some more stuff to your backgrounds. Add some more air deco. And when you have these particles, use a fade out or something at the ends. Like, what's their length? Just standard length, okay. Like a 0.25 fade out. Because just seeing them like, just disappear like that, it's kind of obvious. So doing a small fade like this really helps. And then I guess that's the end. Yeah. So I think for now I'll be skipping it. But take what I said into consideration for sure. $130. $124. Oh, it's the old ID. It's not that old, but still fairly old. Ooh, this looks decent. I like these colors. This unfortunately feel like the weakest part so far. Classic old school anime art where people did not know how to shade stuff. We love it. This is an interesting part. I feel like there should be something in the backgrounds, realistically. Because the foreground is so detailed, and then the background is plain white. Whoa. That transition's a little rough. I can definitely see this getting a star rate today. I was not looking at the screen at all. Not too bad. Interesting use of the default spikes, though. Not bad. Definitely suffers from the old school, like, mega collab syndrome. Pretty heavily. Rare EVW comment. I'll send it for a rate just because it's fairly inconsistent in the deco quality. There's some parts there that are actually pretty cool, but unfortunately it's like extremely variable in terms of what the overall product is, if I'm being honest. Okay, 248, 23. We have an easy to medium demon. My dad processing. Okay. This is not an easy medium demon. Maybe it is, and I'm being bad. I don't know. These timings are not that bad, but they're not easy medium demon. What does this wave want to look like, dude? Yeah, no, this is not an easy medium demon. Is this like cars processing, or whatever that shitty Zoinks verification is? This is not even the right level. What? Quantum News processing, that's right. I think cars processing is the aimbot level. This is what this person linked, by the way. Which is not that. Okay, well, let's watch this then. This level looks way more interesting than the level we just played. Definitely one of those like just like trippy, let's just have a bunch of things flash 2 colors rapidly levels with like no real song representation. I don't know. I'm not really the biggest fan of those levels that do that. A lot of like Neo Design and modern levels do it, where it's like some very slow lo-fi song, and then it's like, alright, let's just have the colors flash back and forth a million times per second. I mean, just get me out of here. Uranus, good song. Let's just play through a little bit. Yeah, the gameplay is pretty fine for this level. A couple of timings here and there that are not bad at all. But yeah, it just doesn't really match the song, realistically. Like, it seems like there should be a different song for this level. I don't know why. I'll still send it for a rate, though. $157. 90. Six minutes? Oh god. Is this a 1.0 level? It's 6 minutes long. 1.3 level. Okay. I'm just going to watch a video because it's 6 minutes long. And we're going to play it at 2 times speed. So we only got 3 minutes, realistically. Gameplay looks decent, I will say that so far. I mean, this is the thing with like this song though. Like, okay, a little underwhelming compared to what I imagined in my mind. I will say I do appreciate them using the entire song though, because this song is 6 minutes, so it's always difficult to make that a level that long. I like the grounds going in this rainbow color. I like this pulse in the background. I like these. What are these supposed to be? Flowers or something? I can't tell. Oh, we're halfway there. I wish they used the trick of spamming the corner object to make art. Yeah, I feel like levels like these would really benefit from that. Not sure how I feel about this plot design, just being a bunch of squares. Black squares. And then we ended off with a black screen portion. Okay.
I'm finding a way. I can never do well, but I want you by my side on my all day. I know I'm a fool. I don't even
GG.
I want you to listen to what I say. I love you, but it's so confusing. I'm winning at the same time losing. I love you, but it's so confusing. I'm winning at the same time.
8. Kind of seems like it. I appreciate them using the entire song, so I'll send it for a rate. $162. 66.
I'm not ready for being loved. I need more time.
R2 Insane Demon.
I'm not ready for being
Doggy the Legend.
walking home. I'm walking home. I've never been desperate to find someone who loves me. I've never been that way. I have never been.
Very interesting color so far. Looks like it's a doggy themed level. Okay. The bitrate of this video, though, 1080p? No, that is not 1080p, dude. What is this? Oh god, random art in the background. This level is very much all over the place. And then the grief ending. Alright. Level verified. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Honestly, respect early creators that do that. Fair. I agree. It's a funny level, but I will not be sending it. Alright, let's go ahead and get that. $165. And we roll number 7. Lucky number 7. Ooh, good song choice. Is this just Stereo of Madness, but with like... Oh, whoa, that... Okay. I don't say, is this just Stereo of Madness with a bunch of particles, but no. Guys, watch out, it's a swing copter. The most difficult game mode in the game. Guided to the UFO, watch out. The second most difficult game mode in the game without indicators. Seriously though, if you need indicators to beat a UFO part, yeah, you have issues. Yeah, not really much I can really say about this level, other than, it's just... Okay. It's just simple deco with a bunch of particles. Some of these camera transitions are a little bit rough, though. I will say that. Sent for Mythic? Exactly. I'll send it for the next event level. Don't you guys worry. 160, I'm not saying that number. 164 is what we roll. It is an extreme demon. Okay. Problems verified. Without further ado, is there like a full showcase? Or no? Okay, it's just a level and he starts yapping at the end, okay. This seems like I don't know. It's very interesting. This part is like I can't see what's going on. Fairly messy, unfortunately. There's not that much contrast between like the blocks and like everything around it. Hot take. This looks like that one Kolak background. His exabyte background. We got a classic Spiral backgrounds. For some reason, the Spiral has returned from early 2.1. Is that the end? Yeah. And then Sia at the end. Okay. It's an interesting level. Not sure how I feel about this part though. I feel like there's too much, or there's not enough like contrast between the background and the foreground. Could be a little bit more going on there. I do like the intensity that this level has. Ariana Grande demon. Okay. Spiral acid not approved. To be fair, yeah, I do agree with Matt. There's too many spirals in levels nowadays. They're just not that interesting. That's why in my level Flame I made my own spiral using 1,000,000 saw blades because it's unique. I'll send it for a rate because it's kind of messy in a decent amount of parts, but it did have good energy. $171 responses, and we roll 124. Super G-64. I love this song. I don't know why. That was a bit unexpected. Some movement would be nice. I like the club-step monster movement in the backgrounds, but some foreground movement would be really cool to see as well. Some more pulsing, especially in the block design, would be nice. You got like this small amount of pulsing on exclusively the background, I think. So just make the rest of the level pulse as well. A player color part. Don't mind it. This reminds me of the Mario with the purple liquid. Did I say Mario or Oreo? I said Mario. Yeah, I feel like this level, unfortunately, this part is the best part of the level in my opinion. Like, it's fairly strong overall. It just needs a little bit of movement, that's all. This part is, it's nice, I just not the biggest fan of this purple color. Colors here are pretty good, actually. Looking back at it for a second time. And then this part, I mean, it's player colors, so can't really say too much about it. And then this part, it just kind of feels a little messy. Like, a lot of stuff was overlapping, a lot of stuff didn't really fit with other assets during that part. Yeah, I think that the two parts being good, unfortunately, doesn't outweigh what I said about the other parts. So I will not be sending this one. $175. $116. Pulsar. Alright. Pretty simple design style so far, don't mind it. Oops. I quite like these colors actually. I do feel like there could have been a transition there into a new part instead of like an extension of the previous part here. Pretty enjoyable duel. I thought my Spyro was going to die there because it was flinging up real far up there. Not bad though. Some more pulsing would be nice. A little bit more intensity with the song. It is kind of bare bones with the pulses. I mean, there's like the color pulses and whatnot, but I feel like it just could have been a little bit more intense. I'll send it for a rate. $178. Number 20. All right. Back to the beginning. Mario would be better. Oh, okay. Don't mind this so far. It's a little messy, but it's not bad. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like a 3-star or something. I thought I died there. Oh god. I feel like a background here would be nice. It is kind of just like a solid color. But a little bit more would be real cool in my opinion. Yeah, 3 stars. I'll send it for a rate. It's fairly decent overall. $180. $140. R2 Insane Demon. Alrighty. What is this? Okay. Is this funk? I can't tell because this person has their music down to like 1% for some reason. It is funk. Okay. I hope you have eaten well and are in good health. Thank you, Vesuvius. This level, it kind of feels, I don't know, it feels like one of those like old mega collabs that you would see. Also, this part's just like going on like 20 times over. I don't know. It's kind of the same thing throughout the entire level. Like there's just like these small rooms like this, and then you got them again at the end. Unfortunately. So there definitely could be a little bit more, more like new deco added up towards the end. Gameplay does look fun though, I do agree with Chloe there. Might send it for a rate. Actually, I'll save it for later. I'll do a practice run. And if it's enjoyable, I'll probably send it for a rate. 180. 74. Okiba Crackdown. Go to song. Dear Nostalgists, is this you? Seems like it. Yeah, this is so Dear Nostalgists, like a remake or something. Is it gonna have the buggy transition into the drop that like EVW died to like 20 times during his video? Because that'd be funny if it did. Don't kill me, please. Thank you. I apparently got a coin on accident. Sure, I'll take it. This transition is interesting. There we go. Very interesting dual gameplay. Sure, let's just do this. That won't work. There we go. Good God. Do we have a memory part or something? We do. Yeah, this pretty much is Dear Nostalgist, but like 2.1. And like 2.2 stuff as well. I still haven't beat Dear Nostalgist. I never got around to beating that level. Go up and down, yeah, makes sense. Indicators, disgusting. Okay, thank you. Oh, you got jump there. Okay. We've definitely got a very weird set of levels here in today's stream. Like, I feel like we haven't had that many, like, you know, normal levels that I'll be getting. We got a bunch of, like, gimmick levels like this. Bold move to put actual gameplay here in this part. Is the coin here? I don't even know if this thing works. No, it does not. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know how to feel about this level. It's a cool level, but like, it's also just like a Dear Nostalgia remake. I'll send it for a rate just to see what other people think about it. Okay, 187. What are my opinions of the Spanish community? I'm not going to answer that. Why would I answer that? Why would that question be asked anyways? That's a dumb question to ask.
I'm here when you need my voice. I'm here
Whoa.
when you need
This level's interesting. The structuring feels like a little odd though.
my voice. I'm here when you need my voice.
It's also very short. I just realized that. Very old level. For sure. Alright. I think that's Mess. I just realized it's called Mess. Okay. Yeah. At least you're like adhering to the title with this deco. Because it does feel kind of messy in some portions. If I'm being honest. Like these parts over here. I don't know, they just kind of feel a lot of stuff is just like kind of randomly placed. Structuring is a bit odd. Not sure how I feel about these like being at an angle comparatively compared to the rest of the stuff being just like, you know, straight blocks like that. I don't know. I think this is better personally. Having them like straight to match the rest of the stuff. That's just me. Alright. I'll send it for a rate though. Gameplay is pretty enjoyable though. Alright, let's play one final level since we are now over the 2-hour mark. 188. Number 7. Another hard to insane demon. And another 3-minute level, Jesus. Hey Gonixel, you literally just popped into the last level that we're going to be looking at. You're leaving after this? Well, so will everyone else, because the stream's ending after this. This level's interesting so far.
Trying not to follow suit. Don't like the color, I'll change the shade of it.
Also, the bitrate on this video, oh my goodness. I can count the pixels, dude.
I know I'm holding on to
This part's cool, I like it.
this. I know I'm holding on to this. Holding on. Don't let me repeat it.
I hate how the music in the background is like somewhat syncing to this level. Alright, it no longer syncs. It's definitely like, it's got some interesting structuring, I will say that. Oh, where are we? It's cool though.
Fast forward a year or two. Friends have changed.
Definitely an unconventional static camera part, which I don't mind. Like a lot of parts that do that static camera, like a room or whatever you want to call it, like it's very clearly laid out, like, alright, you're gonna be going from the left of the screen to the right. But that part, like, you know, decided to change it up, which I kind of like.
Fear the struggle to follow on. Need to focus to prove you're wrong. I'm not wrong. I know
Not sure how I feel about this part though.
I'm holding on.
Unironically, it kind of seems like
Holding on.
the current block design is like just outlines that for like a block design that should have been filled. Like, it feels like it's kind of like layout blocks, in all honesty. Decent end screen though, I like it. I'll send it for a rate because there are some parts that felt a little messy, but I still really liked that static camera part. So yeah. Alright. That is all for today's stream. I'm glad that my new computer is working well. And yeah. Unironically, this was kind of like a test stream to make sure that, like, you know, stuff is working properly. Just hit my elbow. And, yeah. Appreciate everyone for coming out. Join my Discord. As it was discussed earlier in the stream, I'm going to be doing a level request series on my channel now. Like, a video level request series. So, I'm taking my, levels from my Discord, so if you want the chance to appear in one of those videos, join my Discord. Alright, see you guys. Appreciate it. Kind of like Woolsey? Somewhat like that, yeah. Alright, see you guys.